In a world of manipulation and dirty games, do you ever felt like someone's messing with your head? Maybe it's a friend, your girlfriend, or even your spouse. It's pretty worrying, right? Especially when it's someone you're close to. In this video, we'll learn about the signs of manipulative women that you should avoid to steer clear of their manipulation and deceitful tactics. Are you ready for some eye-opening revelations? Brace yourself and let's get started. Technique 5. False accusations. They might wrongly blame you for things you didn't do just to observe your reaction. Their aim is to make you feel uneasy and force you to defend yourself against their lies. For instance, your narcissistic partner might falsely accuse you of cheating on them. It's natural to want to prove your innocence, but engaging in arguments only plays into their hands. However, beneath her charming exterior lies a hidden motive. She seeks to exploit your weaknesses for her own benefit. Gradually, she begins to paint a picture of a bright future, luring you in with enticing possibilities, only to crush your aspirations when her selfish desires are satisfied. To shield yourself from such emotional manipulation, equip yourself with knowledge and insight. Pay attention to warning signs and trust your instincts. They act as guideposts in the midst of deceit. Seek support from wise individuals and establish clear boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. Stay composed and avoid getting entangled in their schemes. Instead, focus on nurturing relationships with supportive friends and family who truly understand you. Don't allow them to ensnare you in their web of deceit. Remember, the truth doesn't require defense. It stands firm on its own. Technique 4. Stonewalling. This means they deliberately ignore you or give vague responses to keep you feeling confused and upset. For example, if you're in a relationship with someone who shows narcissistic behaviors and you try to discuss an issue, they might just remain silent, leaving you feeling anxious and unsure. Their aim is to control how you feel and make you crave their attention. This is like gaslighting. Gaslighting involves manipulating someone into questioning their own reality, memory, or sanity. For instance, if you confront a narcissistic individual about their hurtful behavior, they may twist the situation to make you doubt yourself, saying things like, "That never happened," or "You're just overreacting." Over time, this erodes your confidence and makes you more reliant on the narcissist for validation and reassurance. To shield yourself, it's important to recognize stonewalling and gaslighting for what it truly is: emotional manipulation. Avoid falling into the trap of seeking validation from someone who only seeks to exploit your vulnerabilities. Instead, surround yourself with individuals who communicate openly and genuinely care about your feelings. Remember, the greatest form of freedom comes from being authentic to yourself rather than pretending to be someone you're not. Technique 3. Intrigue. They use this to lure unsuspecting individuals by tempting them with the promise of knowing special secrets or gaining exclusive benefits. But beware. Often, these secrets are just made-up stories with no truth to them. Consider being involved with someone who exhibits traits of narcissism. They drop hints about having vital information about a job or someone you're interested in romantically, making you eager to learn more. However, behind their mysterious claims, they're actually trying to manipulate how you feel and what you do. To safeguard yourself from these tactics, remember that genuine help and advice come from reliable sources, not from deceptive mind games. Don't take their bait and trust your instincts. By staying vigilant against false promises, you can steer clear of falling into the traps set by narcissists. Always keep in mind, knowledge is indeed power, but being too eager can lead you astray. Technique 2. False hope. False hope is another dangerous weapon often used by deceitful women to trap their victims. They promise you a better future, but it's like a mirage in the desert, just an illusion. They lure you in with hopes and dreams only to crush them when they get what they want. This involves inconsistently rewarding desirable behavior or providing positive reinforcement, keeping the victim hooked on the possibility of a positive outcome. For instance, the manipulator might occasionally show affection or praise, creating moments of happiness and hope, only to withdraw or revert to harmful behavior shortly afterward. This inconsistency makes it difficult for the victim to break free from the cycle of manipulation, as they cling to the hope of receiving validation or approval once again. For example, if you're involved with a woman who shows narcissistic behavior, she might promise to change if you do what she asks. You might believe her and hope for a better relationship. But sadly, the change never happens, and you're stuck in a cycle of hurtful behavior. To protect yourself from this kind of manipulation, you have to see the pattern and realize that real change comes from within, not from pressure. Set clear boundaries and have the courage to walk away from false hopes. Focus on your own well-being and happiness. Always remember, even in the darkest times, there's still hope for better things ahead. Technique 1. Scaremongering. When dealing with manipulative people, scaring someone is a big trick. It's like someone controlling a puppet by making you scared and nervous, especially by using what makes you afraid or worried. These manipulators know what scares you most, and they're not afraid to use it to control you. It's like they're emotionally threatening you at its worst. For example, your partner threatens to tell everyone your secrets or spread embarrassing stories about you if you don't do what they want. They might even hint that they'll hurt someone or something you love, leaving you feeling scared and stuck. But remember, understanding these fear tricks can help you defend yourself. It's crucial to know about the sneaky but harmful moves used by manipulative people. Narcissistic tricks, especially when used by women to trap unsuspecting men, can leave deep emotional wounds. Imagine a charming woman coming into your life, giving you lots of attention and compliments. You can establish limits and be around supportive people who encourage you. Don't let the fear and scare they create dictate your choices. Find courage in confronting your fears directly. By being self-reliant and sure of yourself, you can break away from their manipulation. Remember what Aristotle said, "He who has overcome his fears will truly be free." As we wrap up, it's important to stay alert to the tricks some people, especially manipulative women, might play. Being a Sigma male means being smart about spotting these signs. By knowing what to watch out for, you can keep yourself safe from their games. It's all about being wise to the tricks manipulative people use and not letting them pull the wool over your eyes. Stay confident, trust your instincts, and don't let anyone manipulate you. Keep your boundaries strong, and remember, your well-being comes first. Beware, they might try to push you past what you're comfortable with, but you have to stand firm. Your own well-being should always be your main concern. Don't feel bad about putting yourself first. It's necessary for your mental and emotional health. With that, this is again powerful quote. If you'd like more of this Sigma contents, do like and subscribe our channel. Let us know in the comment section what topic you'd like us to cover next. Thank you, and goodbye.